Hello, my name is Tom Ratcliffe and I am the writer of Wreckage and I also play Sam. The writing process for Wreckage, I've been very lucky that I was commissioned by Harlow Playhouse to write the play. I was commissioned by Harlow Playhouse to write a different play, and that was sort of a play which touched on grief but was more story-based. And it was whilst I was doing the research process for that I realised that I was avoiding the play that I really wanted to write. And what I wanted to write was a play that explored continuing bonds and a love that stays with you and continues to evolve and develop for the rest of your life. So Wreckage is a story of love. It is a story of a couple, Sam and Noel, and at the start of the play, an irreversible separation comes between the pair. And the play explores how, despite being apart from one another, their bond continues to grow and develop and change over time, whilst Sam carries on with the rest of his life. I think audiences should come and see Wreckage because I think the story is incredibly universal. You find universality within specificity, I think, was one of the biggest things that actually Rikki taught me as a writer. And whilst this is a story, a same-sex couple, this is ultimately love, and loss is something that everyone can relate to. And continuing bonds is something that everyone and anyone can experience. Hello, my name is Tom Ratcliffe and I'm the writer of Wreckage and I also play Sam.
My name is Michael Walters and I play Noel as well as Christian.
I always think that Sam is the crazy to Noel's steady. Sam goes on a journey. So Sam starts the play very, I don't want to be too hard on Sam, but Sam, like, he's a little bit needy, a little bit, wants to be a bit childish, a bit petulant, but lovable.
I would describe Noel as sort of a rock, the one that keeps everything together, and enjoys the feeling of providing for someone and feeling wanted, feeling needed. I think he really takes great joy in that. And it's interesting, without giving too much away, seeing what happens when that shifts, when you necessarily aren't needed as much as you were before.
I think I'm like a split between the two.
Yeah.
It was quite nice to write a character that, although there's stuff I could relate to, that there was like stuff that was very also clearly far away. I don't want to exactly play myself for an hour on stage, so it's nice that there is a split difference. I think that I have some responsible traits and I have some needy traits.
Same. I'd say I'm part Noel, part Sam. I think I'm as organized as Noel and responsible as Noel, but I think I'm a bit spontaneous like Sam is as well.
And that's a much nicer word for Sam than I've been thinking of as well. Spontaneous, yeah. I had an absolutely amazing time at the Fringe. I absolutely loved being there with Michael because I've done the Fringe before on my own in one of my pieces and it is a very lonely experience. So to have the support and to be playing opposite someone who is just amazing in front of you every day on stage, it kind of like, it helped me certainly to raise my game.
Same, I loved it. It was my first Fringe, so it was quite exciting. So it was really great to be in rehearsals in here. Rikki and Tom talk about Fringe and talk about the venue, Summer Hall, and how amazing we are and how lucky we are to be in that venue. And there was just a real great sense of play within the play that Tom and I freely explored on stage. Like, I could say to Tom, oh, I want to try this. And he'd be like, yeah, let's do it. You know, like very well up for it, both of us for each other. So it's just really, really great. I think that the chemistry that we portrayed through these characters really came loud and clear to the audience as well. I feel very fortunate to be a part of it, which is exciting because when I don't think I've ever told you this, but when I auditioned, I thought, oh, that was nice, and I didn't think anything about it. I just thought, well, I'm American, and this takes place in the UK, and then they rewrote the play to accommodate an American character. So, come see Tom and I. He's written a great play. It's called Wreckage.
And it's at the Turbine Theatre from the 5th until the 22nd of January.
My name's Rikki Beadle-Blair and I am the director and designer of Wreckage. Wreckage is a love story that goes way beyond the bounds that either of the two people in love ever conceived of love having. So it's love, whether somebody is near to you or far away, they're always close to you, and yet somehow they're always far away from you. And it plays with time and space and love and loss and regrowth and growth and birth and death. I think it's going to be so exciting to play this in London, in South London, where I'm from, because this is such an epic story. People are really up against it now, and what we all need are epic stories of love and connection and growth and change. Yeah, love stories. I think Tom, as a human being, is just a very broad-minded, open-minded person. So I don't think that we really thought about diversity when putting this together. I think Tom just naturally thinks in that way. He just thinks of how many interesting, beautiful people can I involve myself with as an artist. And so he just opens his arms and everybody kind of runs in.
My name is Michael Walters, and I play Noel and an additional character, Christian, in the play. How did I describe Wreckage? Very hopeful, in the sense of when you find love, one, you need to consider yourself very lucky to find that type of love. And knowing that that love never dies, although there may be a separation of sorts within this play, but the love is something that is always there and present. I've learned that love is a process. It's not something that's very black and white, and it's different to each person. I guess within this context, it kind of carves who you will be post that experience for the rest of your life. Yeah, it was awesome. You know, you just know you have something really great that you just want to share. It's like that buzzing, like I just really want to share this with an audience. And, you know, Tom and I have such great chemistry on stage. So, you know, to share that with people in the room finally was just very exciting, like very ready, very revved up and ready to go.